Welcome, everyone. Hopefully this holds out with the rain. We have Max Connolly, Alana Damiani, Olivia Lanigan, and Andrew Ward coming up to lead our Pledge of Allegiance.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I need my pillow. Thank you, Tori. Yeah, of course, Roxy. I did not.
All right, good evening, everyone, friends and families. We're excited and proud to be here at the middle school, oh my goodness, the Long Beach Middle School 2022 Moving Up Ceremony. Woo! Everybody looks fantastic. Thank you all for being here to commemorate this important milestone. I would like to thank our distinguished guests who have joined us here today. Thank you to the Long Beach Board of Education for all of their support and presence here today. President Dr. Dennis Ryan. Vice President Ms. Van Conway. Trustee Ms. Maureen Verona. Trustee Mr. Sam Pinto. Trustee Mrs. Alexis Pace. We are honored to welcome our central office, Superintendent of School, Dr. Jennifer Gallagher. Our Assistant Superintendent of Finance and Operations, Mr. Michael DeVito. Assistant Superintendent of Personnel and Administration, Dr. Michelle Natali. Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Dr. Paul Romanelli. And our Executive Director of PPS, Dr. Sabrina Brancaccio. We appreciate the support of all of our directors and coordinators and welcome the following directors who are here today. Mr. Arnie Epstein, Ms. Christy Tercey, and Dr. Evelyn Daza. Thank you to our high school principal for joining us today, Mr. Jeffrey Myers. And thank you to our PTA presidents for being here tonight, Ms. Patrice Krasmensky and Mr. Joseph Latanzi. And of course, thank you to all of you for being here. Now I would like to introduce our Long Beach Middle School singers who will be performing We Won't Stop Dreaming by Pink Zebra, conducted by Ms. Christina Farrell.
Where's Kayla? Is she getting up there right now? Really? Oh, she looks nice. Why do you sound so bad? She's dressed up. I don't see her dressed up. Oh my goodness.
Here we are living in a moment. Here we are dreaming your rain. Look around into this new day. Making moves, doing things a new way. A new way. Oh, this is our time. These are our plans. We're gonna let them shine. This is our place. And the human race. And we won't stop dreaming. No, we won't stop dreaming. Look ahead, we can see forever. Doing it together. Light it up, we can be a million stars. Look at us, don't you see we've come so far? Yeah, we've come so far. This is our world, this is our time. These are our plans, we're gonna let them shine. This is our place, in the human race. And we won't stop dreaming, no, we won't stop dreaming. Standing at the crossroads, feeling of the wind blow. We can soar above now. Every moment is a heartbeat. Every life feels so sweet. Who can say what happens now? This is our world, and this is our time. These are our plans. We're gonna let them shine. And this is our place in the human race. And we won't stop dreaming. No, we won't stop dreaming. This is our world. This is our time. This is our place. Let them shine. This is our place. We won't stop dreaming. We won't stop dreaming. We won't stop dreaming.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Next, I I would like to welcome Board President Dr. Dennis Ryan to the podium to say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome on behalf of the Board of Education, my fellow trustees, parents, step-parents, relatives, guests, friends, and most especially the 8th graders here tonight. On behalf of the board, I want to thank Mrs. Beard, I want to thank Mr. Biesma, Mr. Lewin, and all the middle school staff, and all the support staff that got your kids to this point here tonight. So thank you very much. I'd also like to thank PTA, Mr. Kresminski and Mr. Latangri. PTA does an awful lot beside bake sales. We need your support more than ever. When we have 3 people show up to a school board meeting for a $148 million budget, something's wrong. When we have 2 parents show up to talk about, well, when we talk about test results, something is wrong. Please come out and support public education in your schools. And to those who took the time to vote on May 17th for the budget vote and to support public education here in Long Beach, we thank you, because your support and your feedback are more critical now than ever before. This is our 7th moving up ceremony in the last 2 weeks. Pre-K got one, you got 4 elementaries had theirs, the Adult Learning Center had theirs, and we're here tonight. This happens to be my most favorite moving up ceremony. And I'm not saying that because I have the mic. I consider it my favorite because I consider this moving up ceremony the most important because of what it represents. And I'm going to share with you, students, what I think this ceremony represents. The first is that you're no longer little kids. You're no longer babies. You're big kids. You're about to embark on a very, very serious and major journey to the high school. You're going to start what is called a transcript, where all your grades and all your attendance records and most everything about you is included on one sheet of paper that's going to follow you through high school. And that transcript is most important. Your mother's name isn't on that transcript, and your father's name isn't on that transcript. Your name is on that transcript. And this is important here tonight because what you're saying is you're accepting responsibility for what lays ahead. And that's why I think it's such an important ceremony. Another reason is, for some of you, you get a chance to start a reset button. Oftentimes in life, you don't get a second chance, but high school represents a chance to start fresh. If you haven't applied yourself, if you haven't done your best, this is an opportunity to reset yourself, to rechannel yourself, and to start over again. If I were to ask you students what the most important subject in high school, or in any school is, some of you might say English language arts, some might say math or science or history or tech or foreign language or music. Some might even say PE. But what I consider the most important subject in high school is you yourself and what you learn about yourself during the next 4 years. What you're good at, what you want to do with the rest of your life, what choices you make, what clubs you join, what programs you select, what classes you take. Those are all your choices, 8th graders. And that's why it's so important. In closing, I just have 2 pieces of advice. I'm not going to quote St. Teresa of Calcutta or Emerson or Gandhi or Martin Luther King. These are my own. The first piece of advice I'm going to give you students is get off your phones. You don't need 200 BFFs. Research makes it clear that if you've got 7 best friends, 7 good friends, you're ahead of the game. And parents, I tried you to do the same thing. Don't chastise them for being on their phones when you're on your phones as well. Get off the phone. We don't need Twitter, we don't need TikTok, we don't need Instagram, and we don't need Facebook. We have enough noise in our life. We have enough interruptions in our life. We don't need a little machine going off every 10 seconds with inane messages for us. Children, students, I tell you, or I ask you, I beg you, talk, don't text. Look at the person next to you. Don't sit at a cafeteria, 6 or 7 of you, each on his or her phone with no conversation going on. Don't ride your bike down the street while you're texting on the phone. Pay attention. Drop the phones, you don't need them. My second point, my second piece of advice is you are a talented group. There's no question about it. If you look in the programs, you see national honor, the numbers, you see science awards and athletic awards and foreign language awards and music awards and art awards. You have the brains, you have the talents, and you have the resources. But what will set you apart from those people on the other side of the bridge? And there's a big world on the other side of the Long Beach Bridge. There's a big world on the other side of the Loop Bridge and the Atlantic Beach Bridge. What's going to set you people apart is just simple effort. What's going to set you apart from anybody else who comes in your way, who challenges you, is the amount of time and the effort you're going to apply to what you consider important. So I ask you, we're each given 24 hours in a day. Each of us has the same amount of time. I want you to ask yourselves, how do I use my 24 hours? Beside the 6 that you're on the phone texting, that makes 18. But in a serious vein, I want you to ask yourself, how do you use your time? Am I using it productively? Am I moving in the right direction? So, on behalf of the board, we salute you, we congratulate you, we thank you, the parents and relatives and friends, for your support of public education and for your support of these students we're celebrating tonight. And we ask you, students, to have a safe summer. We wish you the best of luck, and we look forward to seeing you in September down on Lagoon Drive, that big old building down there on the corner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ryan. Please join me in welcoming our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jennifer Gallagher.
Good evening, everyone. Big congratulations to all of our 8th graders tonight as you prepare to take this next step to move on to high school. I want to echo what you've heard tonight about gratitude to your teachers and your families. They are truly the people who have gotten you here today. I've been trying to think about a few words of wisdom to share with you, and you're going to think this is kind of funny in light of Dr. Ryan's speech, but I'm going to ask you to think about being an influencer tonight. Now, before you think I'm going to get fired, it's not the influencer that you think I mean. I don't mean an influencer on TikTok and Instagram and social media. Instead, I want you to be an influencer for hard work. High school will afford you many opportunities. Demonstrate to others that what you dream for yourself is possible, but only when you work hard. I want you to be an influencer for kindness and respect. I hope that others look at the way you treat people and say, wow, I want to be like that. I want you to be a model for how to get things done in a peaceful way. Our world could use that right now. And finally, I want you to be an influencer in teaching people about service to others. Look for the fellow student or neighbor who needs a hand, the community project that needs a champion. Find opportunities to give of yourself and influence your friends to do the same. If there's one thing that I can tell you for sure, it's that living a life of service will make you among the happiest people in the world. So as you start high school, I challenge you to be influencers, not on social media, but on our high school, our community of Long Beach, and our world. When people watch you, let them know what's really important in life. You can do it, and you'll make much more of an impact than even the biggest Instagram or TikTok star. Congratulations, best of luck, and we expect great things of you.
Thank you, Dr. Gallagher. And now we will have the presentation of graduates, students with the last names A through L.
Glory will never. Yeah. And you know it's going to happen. Well, no, I hope you're going to get figured out because you are young and vibrant. I didn't know it was going to be sunny.
Yeah, that's why I pulled the hat.
Mom has a good collection of hats.
Ava Alexander. Yasmin Ali. Haley Alvarado Rivas. Joseph Alves. Sandra Amadi. Nicholas Amantia. Cindy Amaya Robleto. Victoria Anna. Jordan Andreula. Peter Andrzejewski. Aiden Arboleda. Bianca Chavez. Jagger Chernoff. Jacqueline Chang. Leah Clutter. Winter Collinson. Sebastian Concepcion. Lacey Connolly. Maxwell Connolly. Luanis Contreras Bonegas. Charles Conway. Alana Damiani. Isabella De La Cruz. Lucas De Jesus. Lucas Del Rio. Eden DeRupo. Owen DeRupo. Ashley Deutsch. Charlie Deutsch.
Matthew Diamond. Nicholas Diaz. Julia DeGiorgio. Georgia Domingo. Jake Drum. Lucas DeZolin. Thomas Egan. Shay Eichen. Ethan Anderson. Ariel Esposito. Blanca Esposito. Safira Evans. Vanessa Evans. Ryan Fackler. Jack Farrell. Michael Farrell. Kaylin Feehan. Jack Therick. Joseph Therick. Jolie Fernandez. Christopher Ferrante. Gabriella Delano. Ethan Flint. Juanita Florendo. Rex Flores. Brianna Franco. Brody Franklin. Charlotte Free. Tabitha Freeney. Brandon Galliano. Reese Galnaro. Marilyn Galino. Henry Garcia Ortiz. Eva Gargiulo. Preston Glass. Kaden Gomez. Sienna Court. Isabella Gray. Dana Green. Jake Taft. Mary Hayden. Shane Haglett. Jordan Halitrack. Diana Hargrave. Ryder Heitzbus. Jameson Hennigan. Colette Henry. Matthew Waco. Hannah Hummel. Nevaeh Hutchinson. Natalie Imasi. Ariana Jabbar. Marta Jakimovich. David Jesperson. Caleb Kalelis. Vance Kanganis, Sean Caprat, Alan Katzman Jr., Aiden Kelly, Sean Kelly.
Here he comes, Sean Kelly. Sky Killfeather. Emily King. Jack Clang. Adriana Claricadis.
And that's it for the left side. All right, congratulations. We would like to welcome Student Organization President to say a few words, Anissa Nicholas.
Good afternoon, faculty, family, friends. I would like to thank you for joining us on this significant day. I would like to thank our principal, Mrs. Beard, and our vice principals, Mr. Lewin and Mr. Beesman, for their dedication and hard work for our school. Also, I would like to thank Dr. Gallagher, Dr. Romanelli, Dr. Natali, Mr. DeVito, and the whole school board for their hard work as well. Last but not least, I would like to thank my teachers who have had patience with me and shown me respect throughout all of middle school. Today is one of the biggest steps we as students and as young adults have to take in life, high school. It should serve as a reminder of how much we have grown and accomplished. Looking back on when we took our first steps in middle school to now shows how far we've come. Sixth grade was full of new starts, new friends, new teachers, new environment. Then COVID shut all of our lives down for a while. Coming back to school after quarantine was probably most difficult years of our lives. We all had to work extra hard due to virtual learning, but we had overcome that obstacle and made it here. Eighth grade flew like a breeze after everything we had been through. The time we spent working hard and persevering has definitely paid off. No matter what obstacles you face, live life on your terms. I know that we can all do what we set our minds to, so don't be afraid to take your approach at life, even if it's different. The future is ours, so let's claim it now. Good luck and congratulations. Thank you.
Beautiful job, Anissa. Thank you. Next, we have our PTA co-presidents, Mrs. Patrice Grzemensky and Mr. Joseph Latanzi. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Good evening to our school board of education, our teachers, staff, parents, and of course to our eighth grade graduates. I'm going to deviate for a second. Seeing all of the eighth graders here tonight is really special to me. I don't know if any of you remember, but I was their PTA president when they graduated pre-K. So to see them now, I'm going to start to cry.
On behalf of the Long Beach Middle School PTA and part of the 8th grade planning committee, we would like to congratulate you all on another milestone on your success in the school district. Just wait, 4 more years, we'll be talking about graduating high school. Where's the time gone?
But today, we want to celebrate our 8th graders on their achievements, their perseverance, and their success. Graduating from middle school is a big deal. It's time for leaving behind childhood and taking those first steps towards being an adult.
This is one of those times that you can take a break and reflect. Feeling good as a parent or mentor, knowing that the children you care about are doing just fine and are on the right path.
Students, you should all know that your teachers, parents, and family members are very proud of you today. They have high hopes for you, and they believe in you. Never forget that.
Proven fact in that statement, this class has been through a lot since the very start for pre-K. With Superstorm Sandy in 2012 interrupting school right from the beginning, to COVID-19 in 2020, with learning how to navigate virtual learning and mask mandates. But again, you all have preserved and overcame. And we all have no doubt you'll continue to be strong individuals and keep reaching out to the stars for your future.
It has been a pleasure serving as your co-presidents the past few years. We too are graduating today and leaving behind some wonderful memories. We thank all the teachers, staff, Board of Ed, and families for your support.
Let the new adventures begin.
Congratulations again
to the 8th grade.
To the 8th grade students.
Thank you so much. We will now have the presentation of graduates, students M through Z.
Ava Cole. Claire Karolchuk. Oliver Korjanewski. Alexander Krzyminski. Kelsey Langbar. Isabel Lappy. Ruby Larson. Joseph Latanzi. Vanessa Letty. Jack Leone. Colin Ligori. Nia Lipinski. Denise Liliana Negron. Archie Lithgow. Gabriel Lopez. Anthony Lopez Heredia. Savannah Lynch. Michael Macaluso Vosgadian. Catherine McGuire. Danielle Mann. Richard Maratea. Daniel Marchesani. Isabella Marchin-Yuxten. Ishmael Marin. Sophie Marino. Kyle Morley. Terrain McBride. Connor McCarthy. Alexis McCormick. Jackson McGann. Sia McMillian. Mohammed Mia. Marissa Miller. Timothy Miller. Rain Mitchell. Abigail Molinar. Maya Molick. Neo Morales. Lucas Moreira. Kasir Morgan, Luke Marita, Getty Moss, Sabrina Moy, Arturius Nash, Lucinda Nash, Anissa Nicholas, Brooke Nielsen, Emma O'Donnell, Colin O'Grady, Elizabeth Ortiz, Nev Pace, Giovanni Pagan, Nyla Parker, Tyra Parker, Catherine Perdomo, Sebastian Perez, Alexa Perialis, Salvatore Pisano, Taylor Piazza, Luke Pagicaro, Jacob Pachowski, Lila Pinto, Neto Plafter, Logan Puzak, Kevin Quinn, Riley Raiden, Joyce Ramirez, Kanye Ray, Ryan Riley, Elizabeth Reyes Flores, Irma Ríos, Nina Rivera, Ania Robinson, Rocco Rhoda, Eva Rodriguez, Annabelle Romero, Alao Roscoe, Emma Rose, Nina Rogalski, Avery Russell, Benjamin Russo, Riley Sanfilippo, Janella Savage, Avery Shaw, Matt Gay, Matt Schimmel, Christopher Schnatz, Grayson Schroeder, Brody Shapiro, Dania Sibomana, Stephanie Arevalo, Zachary Silva, Ronnie Silver, Aaron Singh, Marielle Small, Kyron Smith, Kiara Smith, Connor Stahl, Anthony Stamatello, Lady Taco Cabrera, Aiden Tarsia, Hansel Tatis, Ella Thornton, James Trainer, Terrell Tuggle, Michael Toohey, Christian Vasquez, Samuel Vasquez, William Berlin, Daniel Villallon, Amanda Vujnovic, Ann Watts, Andrew Ward, Bodie Wardana, Sienna Warren, Amaya Well, Christian Williams, Janelli Rodriguez, Alessandra Zamora,
All right, congratulations. We are proud of our 8th grade students on their journey through middle school. And at this time, we will present special awards to students who have demonstrated excellence in areas of leadership, academics, character, athletic achievements, and community. I would like to start with Senator Kaminsky's Junior Public Service and Leadership Award. This award honors two outstanding future leaders for their achievements and their great work they do to benefit their community. They are recognized as leaders by their peers, volunteer in the community, participate in extracurricular activities, and hold a 90 or above average. This year's recipients are Getty Moss and Brooke Nielsen. Come on down. Congratulations. Next, we have the New York State Comptroller Achievement Award. This award recognizes students who have demonstrated leadership potential, have shown a commitment to public service, and who have devoted a significant amount of time to helping their school and community. They are recognized as the public service leaders of tomorrow. This year's awards go to Julia DiGiorgio, Eva Gargiulo, and Anissa Nicholas. Congratulations. And now Mr. Biesma and Mr. Lewin will introduce our next award.
Good evening. The next award is New York State Attorney General CCC Award. This award recognizes character, courage, and commitment of outstanding students, whether succeeding in academic pursuits, participating in community service, displaying leadership skills, or overcoming personal obstacles. These students provide us with hope for a brighter future. This year's recipients are Christopher Ferranti, Ginia Sibomana, and Terrell Tuggle. The next award is the Joseph Farrell Memorial Scholarship Award. Joe Farrell was a sixth grade LBMS social studies teacher and a swim coach for the Tiger Sharks. He passed away in 2007. Every year we have a scholarship fundraiser in honor of Joe, as he was a well-respected teacher and also very involved in our community. 3 categories and recipients for monetary awards in honor of Joe are citizenship, social studies, and swimming. The swimming recipients are Skylar Kilfeather and Ella Thornton. In social studies, Lila Armas, Luke Marino, Colin O'Grady, and Aaron Singh. And lastly, in citizenship, Sophiana Arroyo, Winter Collinson, and Emma O'Donnell. And next, Mr. Lewin will introduce the next set of awards.
Congratulations to our 8th graders in moving up to the high school. The Joseph and Rose Magnavita Memorial Science Award is given each year to 3 students who have proven to have excellent all-around science ability. This year's recipients are Elliot Beern, Jake Hath, and Marissa Miller. Congratulations. The Shift Foundation Community Service Award selects students that have exemplified service in their local or global community by serving, helping, and inspiring the world around them. This year's recipients are Adriana Claricadis and Alexis McCormick. Congratulations, ladies. Okay, now I'm going to turn it over back to Ms. Spear.
Thank you. Let's give another round of applause to our award recipients. Thank you again, families and friends, our Board of Education, Central Administration, directors, coordinators, PTA presidents. Thank you for being here, a part of this occasion, moving up to high school. I would also like to thank the middle school administration team, assistant principals, Mr. Keith Biesma and Mr. Elliot Lewin, and Mr. Jake Barron, coordinator of special education, who joined us this year. Thank you. I could not express more sincerely how thankful I am for each of them. As a team, we have worked together every step of the way, and I appreciate all they have contributed to us successfully navigating this school year, and their support of all of our students, especially these 8th graders here today. Thank you to Dr. Darkay, 8th grade school counselor, for being an integral source and support for our students. Thank you to our deans, Mr. Sean Miller and Mr. Larry Lopez, who built strong relationships with many of our 8th graders this year and over all their years here. I would also like to thank Mr. Donald Kramer, Mr. Brendan Scully, and Mr. Fawad Prasad, the Buildings and Grounds crew, and Mr. Orlando Garcia and his security team for helping us here today, and also for their constant support at the middle school. Thank you to Mr. Epstein for ensuring our beautiful setup today, and to the Moving Up Committee who helped put all of this together. Mr. Keith Biesma, Ms. Barbara Vahey, Ms. Tricia Henry, Mr. John Impasi, Mr. Mike Vezekowskis, Mr. Rich Pellegrini, Mr. Sean Miller, and Mr. Larry Lopez, and all of the teachers who helped out here today. Thank you. I would like to give a special thanks to all of our educators at Long Beach Middle School who always give so much of themselves day in and day out. And to our teachers who are retiring. We have Miss Melanie Scott, 6th grade social studies teacher. Mr. Bill Ramnerine, special education teacher. Art teacher, Miss Laura Swan. And one of our teachers teaching assistants, Ms. Irene Zimmerman. Thank you all for your dedication to the students of Long Beach through your careers. You will be missed. And thank you to all of you, to the families, for your nonstop support throughout the year. You have been there for your children through some of the toughest years, and we are all here today because of your partnership. You should be proud of the wonderful human beings you are raising. Finally, I'm excited and proud to thank the 8th grade class for all they have contributed to making Long Beach Middle School the place that it is. 8th grade class, are you with me? All right, listen up. You have brought to our school energy, braveness, strength, and a strong voice of advocacy. I have witnessed you working together to share your voice, your story, your perspectives, and to stand up for what you believe in. This year was the best year we have seen with our middle years program community projects. Your desire to be involved in the community and to help others is exemplary. So many of you have started initiatives that address the needs of those facing hardships in our very own community, here where it starts. You have a lot to be proud of. You arrived at the middle school as new 6th graders facing a whole new environment and have grown tremendously over these 3 years. This year, while we were back in school full-time, had its own unique challenges. And these last few years have been a test of your strengths and have prepared you for high school and have helped you to recognize that you can cope and adapt to change and that you can stand up in the face of the unknown or unfamiliar. And those are some of the most valuable attributes a person can have. 8th graders, are you still with me? All right. You're going to get a lot of advice. You got some here tonight. You will continue to get advice about high school. I'm going to keep this very simple. Everything you do, everything you say, and every choice you make are opportunities to bring goodness and joy to yourself, to others, and to the world. I'm going to say that one more time. Everything you do, everything you say, and every choice you make is an opportunity to bring joy and goodness to yourselves, to others, and to the world. So go out into the world and bring goodness and joy wherever and whenever you can. I am proud and honored to congratulate this outstanding 8th grade class on their completion of middle school. And now it is my distinguished honor to introduce Long Beach High School's principal, Mr. Jeffrey Mara.
Good evening, everyone. Dr. Romanelli once told me the best speech is a short speech. So I'm going to keep it brief. I have a lot of stuff written, and I also heard a lot of great words. But as I entered the field, I ran into some students and their siblings of students that are moving up to the high school. And I thought to myself, I see a student that raised $10,000 for charity or more. Give a round of applause. I'm not going to embarrass them. I saw an All-American in the audience. You can give a round of applause. I saw students that led their football team, lacrosse team. I've seen great scholars. I've seen students that are very involved in clubs. And I thought to myself, This is really what you can be. To repeat what Ms. Spears says, that you can make a choice. And when you come to the high school, like Dr. Ryan said, it's a restart. Basically, hold on, I have a text. Sorry, Dr. Ryan. Sorry. But basically, seriously, it's a chance to start over. It's a chance to rebrand yourself. And Long Beach High School, the Long Beach community, is the most supportive community that you can find. And the faculty, the teachers, we're all here for you, and we all want to see you transform, make the decisions, be successful, and have an outstanding time at the high school so that you can be an All-American. You could be someone that fundraises thousands of dollars. You could be in clubs. You can be going to great schools. So I can't wait to meet all of you, and I appreciate this day each year because I get to see you and to see the excitement, and I can't wait to meet you, and congratulations once again.
Eighth graders, graduates, please rise. Let's give each other a round of applause to our high school class of 2020. Oh my God, good eye, yeah. No, what did they do?